get into the Karen Huger of it all. And by the way, I do have audio from her in that courtroom yesterday. Can I ask you, let me go ahead and open up the chat. How do y'all feel about the verdict? Wasn't that insane? I know we were all talking about how she deserved the prison time and everything. This was her 4th DUI after all. However, just the fact that it's actually real is really shocking to me, in addition to the fact that the judge gave her more than the prosecution was even seeking. Prosecution said, okay, let's just give her 6 months. The judge said, nope, we're going to give her 2 years with one of them suspended. So she will be serving 1 year in prison. And that is starting immediately. Like, that is crazy. I was not expecting that at all. However, I do believe that it was warranted. Again, 4 DUIs, you are playing in people's faces and you need to be taught a lesson. How do y'all think she's going to go ahead? How do y'all think she's going to fare over there in prison? I don't think that she is cut out for it personally, but we'll see. Listen, she's got no choice. Luckily, as humans, we do adapt rather easily and quickly to our circumstances. So I think she's going to be able to. And I do also have to ask any of you legal eagles, do you think she will actually be serving the full year, or will she be able to get off with good behavior? Let me know. Okay. So let's get into that information. Okay. Let me pull up her photo. So again, Karen was sentenced to 2 years with 1 year suspended in her drunk driving case. She will also have 5 years of probation. She's got 30 days to appeal the judge's decision, which I'm pretty sure she is going to attempt to do, and 90 days to ask the judge to reconsider his order. Another thing that I think she is going to do. And while she was taken into custody, Karen told her husband, Greg, you'll be all right. God's got you. I love you. So let's take a listen to what she had to say from that courtroom. Okay, here is that video.
Drinking responsibly, especially while taking medications, mean not drinking at all. I failed at that miserably. I understand how lucky I am that I hit a tree. Thank God I did not hit a pedestrian.
Huger had been arrested 3 times before for drunk driving offenses. She told the judge today she plans to be a lifelong member of Alcoholics Anonymous.
I was spared because I have a responsibility to use my unique optic lens and teach others and affect quite possibly millions of people with the message of not drinking and driving.
Now, the defense had tried to keep Karen Huger from serving any jail time, asking if she could instead do home confinement. They had offered to have her do a handheld breathalyzer device where she would blow into it several times a day to prove that she was staying sober. But the judge pushed back on that, saying she needed to learn her lesson and serve jail time.
We need to help Ms. Huger break this down.
So there you go. The rest of the video cuts off there, but the judge said, listen, we need to show her and help her to cut this dangerous and destructive habit, which is driving under the influence. Remember, 4 DUIs doesn't mean that she's only gotten behind the wheels drunk 4 times. She probably has multiple times and, was like, oh, I'm a pro at this. I've only got caught like 3 times. I'll be good. And then on the 4th time, they said absolutely not. And I love that he stuck to his word and said, no, you need to serve prison time, because it's true. She was so arrogant about this, looking for her soldiers, saying all of this will be cleared up. It's all a misunderstanding. I've always hated how lax the law was when it came to DUIs and whatnot, even if you were to kill somebody. And I really feel like someone doesn't have to lose their life and be sacrificed for a drunk driver, especially a repeated drunk driver, to finally see the inside of a prison cell. And so I'm happy that she ultimately got this sentence. She deserved it. She had so many chances. And she's always bragging about being married to the Black Bill Gates, being rich, this and that. Like, she didn't need to drive. She has never needed to drive. Right? She always had the money to hire a taxi, to hire an Uber, to hire a car service. In fact, her husband, the Black Bill Gates himself, did actually go ahead and hire her a driver. Isn't that Blue Eyes, right? And so she's still doing this. Sorry, but I have absolutely no sympathy for her. I used to love Karen Huger. right? But I've been disgusted with her and like her arrogance about this entire case. And so, and I have to tell you guys about her RHOP co-star Jazelle Bryant's response to all of this. And hi, good morning to everybody joining in. It is so nice to see y'all here. Here is Jazelle Bryant and what she had to say about the entire ordeal. And she talked about this during her 21 Shady Questions live at City Winery. She held an event actually just the same day. She said to her audience, and I quote, "I'm shook. This just happened today. I do not have her wigs. I am concerned. In all seriousness, I'm concerned for her safety. Karen ain't cut out for jail. I pray that she's okay and that the Lord is with her." Listen, the Lord was with her when he kept her out of jail for those 3 DUIs. Don't bring him up now. Don't bring him up now, right? Good luck to you, Karen. And I hope that this finally helps you to recognize, accept, and own the fact that you have a drinking problem. You are most likely an alcoholic, right? And there's no shame in that. It's a sickness like any other sickness, but you need to accept that, own that, before you can change your pattern of behavior. So go ahead, really take that time. She said that she wanted, instead of prison time, to be doing these like random breathalyzer testings and stuff like that. I don't think that's enough. Lock her up, throw away the key. Jasmine says, Karen has been such a disappointment, and I completely agree as well. Okay, you guys. Now I do want to catch up to some of your comments. I see a lot of you guys are here to talk about Michelle Trachtenberg and her passing as well. So we're definitely going to pick up on that. And I saw some of the comments coming in from the things I was saying at the very beginning of the live. So let's go ahead, catch up with that, and then we'll get into Michelle Trachtenberg, okay? Houston Rose, by the way, says, it's very irresponsible. Texas law requires convicted drunk drivers to pay child support if they kill. Oh, good, as they should. Pay their tuition, pay everything, pay their therapy bills, pay everything. And I saw somebody else say that she should have had her license revoked. She should never be, I think it was you, Ali, she should never be able to drive again. I agree. Like, get rid of her license. She honestly should never be able to have a license anymore, especially where she's at, right? Financially and stuff. She'll be fine. She's got her driver. She'll be good, right? And I agree with you, just STFU. Thank God she didn't take anybody else out, okay?